We're here live at the Orlando Convention Center in Orlando, Florida, at the NBA G League Winter Showcase. Blaine Mueller, head coach of the Maine Celtics. 2 games here, Blaine. We're 16 games now into the Showcase Cup. You'll have the regular season next. Just how would you evaluate the team now at this stage through 16 games?
Yeah, I mean, certainly our guys are disappointed with the showing here with a couple losses, but I think overall just the direction, the trajectory of the group from where we started to what we started building, over the last 11, 12 games leading into the showcase, to have an opportunity to play in the Cup, 2 really hard-fought, physical, emotional games against College Park, losing at home on the second night of the back-to-back, and then turning around playing, another back-to-back to start out the showcase was a lot for our group of young guys that haven't necessarily felt that that amount of exposure to games and then coming here in this environment. But I think on both sides of the ball, we're really excited and optimistic and encouraged about what we've started to do over the last month and a half of games.
How would you evaluate this team in the sense like the identity of this team? When you think Maine Celtics of 2023-24, what identity would you say you have through 16 games?
I think just competitive and physical. We didn't see that as much as we got tired over this stretch. But I think when we're playing our best basketball, we're a physical team, we're a competitive team, and then together on both ends of the floor in terms of sharing it, and then just being connected. Our communication, our execution of coverages, flying around, scrambling, covering for each other, and then being great on the glass on both ends.
Maine played 2 games this weekend. They played Austin on Tuesday, Salt Lake City on Wednesday. Not the results you wanted, but some individuals that shined. DJ Stewart, 34 points, new career high, was getting to the basket, knocked down the 3-point shot. Just how did DJ see the floor, you thought, on Tuesday night?
Just really assertive with his shot. I thought he was hunting it early and often in pick and roll, catch and shoot situations against some closeouts that previous games he had been turning down. And, just kind of got into a rhythm, had a little burner going there for a stretch in the game, and really kept us afloat for long stretches of the game. But for him, he just saw one go in, just started getting bigger.
And then Jordan Walsh had 19 points tonight. We were reminded he's 19 years old and he's been out of high school for a year and a half, and he had 1 year in college, hunting his shot. Just big picture too with Jordan, how you feel he's come along his first 16 games as a pro.
Yeah, I'd say the last couple of weeks have been really great for his growth. And even last night, he had 17 points, played 22, 23 minutes, was dealing with his ankle injury. But the more he keeps it simple offensively, and he's just assertive with his decisions, driving the ball, shooting the ball, getting into after actions for us, and then crashing the offensive glass. Like oftentimes for him, that's where he ends up with the production that he wants. And then defensively, just giving him the toughest assignment, giving him the matchup every night, guarding a team's best player, whether it's a point guard or a wing, using him to guard big so he can switch onto the ball, to really keep his focus on that end and keeping things simple offensively. And I think really over the last month, he's taken huge strides in that area, and it's showing up in film, it's showing on the stat sheet. What
would you make of the atmosphere overall, just what you thought in terms of how they put this together in Orlando for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, very bubble-esque for me.
Yeah.
A little cringy, reminding me of that time.
Those are tough times.
Yeah, you're stuck in a hotel room. We get to do a little bit more now. But similar environment where you kind of have this giant convention center, banquet hall, empty space. They're just throwing floors down, and I mean it's an incredible operation. It really is that they can pull this off. The logistics of this, I'm sure, are a complete nightmare for many people to put together. So credit to the league, the G League, the NBA to put this on. It's an amazing event. Short showing for us,
yeah.
But goes on all week, and some really great basketball.
So the positive out of this is now you get a little time off, and then you flip the page and you're 0-0. You play the regular season next week. You open at Oklahoma City. Plans for the time off for you?
Yeah, I'll go home, back to Wisconsin, see my family. It'll be a nice trip, nice way to recharge. Watch a lot of film. For our group, we talked about resetting. Kind of, we're going from 8-8 to 0-0 basically. But that doesn't mean the work that we've done, the amount that we've builded has been meaningless. We don't have a record right now, but we've progressed a lot over the last two months or so. And so, taking that mindset, taking that focus, and now it's real again. You're 0-0. Got to start off on the road with a tough scheduling for us, just with a couple road games and some long travel days, and coming back to the Expo for an early game, that you got to be ready to go. So, I think our group collectively will take advantage of some time off to rest and recover physically, mentally, emotionally, get a little bit healthier. We've had some injuries and had some sicknesses going through the team here for the last couple of weeks, myself included, if you couldn't tell. But for me, I'll be home. I'll be at mom's home cooking. Can't beat that.
All right, Coach. Well, enjoy the time off. Maine Celtics are back in action. Regular season next Wednesday opens at Oklahoma City, and the next time they're at the Expo is New Year's Eve when they take on the Grand Rapids Gold. Merry Christmas, Coach.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for your time.
Happy Festivus for the rest of us.
Yes.
Right?
Enjoy the time off. We'll talk to you very soon.
Thank you. I've already done all my airing of grievances with the officials, so we're good.
Okay. Rest that voice.